This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Jackie Crea. Happy Monday. Let's get right into your top local stories. It's going to be a hot and humid one this week. Chief Meteorologist Sheena Parveen joins us first with a look at the forecast.
Hi there. As we head through the afternoon today, hot and humid and a mix of sun and clouds out there. Low 90s for the inland valleys, low 80s at the coast, mountains in the mid 80s, deserts right near 106. At the beaches, we have a high surf advisory today and tomorrow. Wave heights could be up to 8 feet. Dangerous rip currents out there, so always make sure you're near a lifeguard tower. A little bit less humid tomorrow. Inland still in the low 90s. Humidity returns on Wednesday. We'll stay around 90 degrees and the low 90s for the rest of the week. Your 10 days coming up.
And like Sheena said, high surf and high heat. If you're heading to the beach today or tomorrow, you'll need to be extra careful in the water. NBC7's Audra Stafford is near Crystal Pier in Pacific Beach.
If you are not an experienced swimmer, today is probably not the best day to try to test your skills out there in the water. Lifeguards have already made hundreds of rescues over the last month, many of them due to those strong rip currents. And the rip current risk will be high again today up and down our coast. The surf will also be up today and tomorrow. Some spots could see waves up to 8 feet. Lifeguards want to remind anyone getting into the water over the next couple of days to never turn your back to the ocean and swim near a lifeguard tower. And if you do get caught in a rip current, don't panic. Just wait for help, then swim or float parallel to the shore until you're out of it.
The water's wonderful right now. Super nice. It's low 70s. The last few days, there's been quite a bit of current out there running to the north. It hasn't been very big surf-wise. It's been a little windy.
From Pacific Beach, I'm Audra Stafford, NBC7.
Well, today CAL FIRE is celebrating a major upgrade in wildfire response. This morning at the Ramona Air Attack Base reopened after a months-long construction project. Officials unveiled a new C-130H air tanker, one of CAL FIRE's most advanced aircraft. The base now features a state-of-the-art fire retardant mixing plant and reconstructed tarmac to handle the larger tanker. Fire officials say the improvements dramatically enhance Southern California's wildfire fighting capabilities.
That's why the importance of upgrading the Ramona Air Attack Base is crucial to allow seamless, effective refilling of those larger aircraft to get them to the fire as soon as possible.
And the new upgrades also include availability of 75,000 gallons of retardant. For context, that is enough to fill up about 18 C-130s. Okay, so Comic-Con is just a few days out, and when it comes with at least 135,000 attendees are expected. A lot of them are going to be using rideshare. So to combat all the congestion, the city rolled out new rideshare restrictions. The city of San Diego setting restrictions where rideshare drivers can pick you up. Uber and Lyft drivers will not be allowed to pick up passengers along 5th Avenue between Market and E Streets between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Instead, there will be 14 designated pickup spots outside that geo-fenced zone where the drivers can meet their passengers. They've been marked with new curb paint and signs, and now rideshare users can still drop off users within the restricted area. Now, the city's goal is to reduce traffic and pedestrian congestion at bar and restaurant closing times, with the police chief saying the new rideshare pickup zones will help reduce violence that they tend to see late at night. The change, though, getting mixed reviews from female customers.
You know, as a woman by myself, I like it to be as close as possible. Like if I'm in a group, it doesn't seem so bad. Maybe go around the corner, but as a woman by yourself, you want that car to be as close as possible.
You can find more information on NBC7.com. Well, the biggest pop culture event in the country gets underway this week. We are talking about it right now. Comic-Con begins with a preview night for select badge holders on Wednesday. Tens of thousands of people will be downtown in the Gaslamp Quarter for 4 days of events. Comic-Con runs through Thursday through Sunday. And if you don't have a badge to get into Comic-Con, no problem. Comic-Con related events continue to expand outside the convention center. We've got a list of things you can do without a badge on NBC7.com. Just click on the trending bar. Well, Larry Miliante will be back in court this afternoon, less than 2 weeks after he was convicted of killing his wife, Maya. What we could learn in court.
We are rolling. Your left, I'm sorry.
Let's do this.
Where do you get your information from?
Well, definitely start with the local news.
The reason why I love listening to local news like NBC, they give the facts.
California families could feel
They have a genuine interest, first as people and second as a news team.
Because this is their community too.
Sometimes the news isn't always fun. Bringing it to us every day in good and bad times is something that we rely on.
Nice to have you with us.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Jackie Crea. Welcome back. Larry Miliete will be back in court this afternoon for a weapons charge, which was not included in the murder trial. Chula Vista police seized an unregistered assault weapon and other guns in 2021 before he was arrested for Maya's murder. Miliete opted to have a bench trial for the weapons charge. A date for sentencing in the murder conviction has not been set yet. A Grant Hill liquor store owner is asking for help identifying the burglars who broke into his store Thursday morning. Surveillance video shows two people in hoodies go behind the counter, steal liquor bottles, and snatch the cash register before running off. The owner, who didn't want to show his face, says his alarm company called 911 right away, but that officers didn't arrive until about an hour and a half later. He calls that response time unacceptable.
This is not safe for our community. This is unsafe for our family. This is unsafe for our children.
The store owner says the break-in left him with about $20,000 in stolen items and damage. He's offering a reward and asks anyone with information to please come forward. A carjacking attempt in San Marcos ended with the suspect in the hospital. Sheriff's deputies say a man tried to steal a tree trimming truck, but was thrown off the truck and into the street. It happened just after 5:30 Saturday morning near South Pacific and Creek Streets. Deputies say the suspect had a knife, but no one was stabbed. He was taken to the hospital, and we do not know the extent of his injuries. The San Diego Blood Bank is preparing for its 50th annual Comic-Con blood drive. It starts Wednesday, and it's the perfect opportunity to give back, especially if you'll be down there already. NBC7's Nicole Gomez has a preview from the Blood Bank's headquarters in Mount Hope.
People love a free t-shirt, and a limited edition Spider-Man donor t-shirt. Say less. You'll be getting one if you stop by to give blood at Comic-Con. It's the 50th year Comic-Con has partnered with the Blood Bank, one of the longest running San Diego traditions and certainly the largest annual blood drive for the organization. The partnership has collected more than 108,000 pints of blood since 1977, helping save over 300,000 lives. One of those is Mason Harvey, who received 7 blood transfusions back in 2020. He hopes more donors come out this year.
You're going to Comic-Con, and instead of seeing people dressed as superheroes, you are being the superhero and donating the blood to save lives. And not just saving me, but saving everyone who needs it. And that is so extraordinary of you, and you are the real hero. And so I encourage you to do that and be the hero at Comic-Con. That is not cosplaying.
Well, the drive is from Wednesday to Sunday at the Manchester Grand Hyatt from 9 to 6 p.m. Closes a little earlier on Sunday at 3:30. Reporting from Mount Hope, Nicole Gomez, NBC7.
And we will have a look at your weather right after this.
On January 22nd, I got a phone call from my daughter.
Rolling.
All right. She said, "Mom, the water's already waist high," and we were all scrambling.
There's been 2 wildfires that have come through. We were able to watch NBC7, and we knew that as long as they were there, we were going to be okay.
We're going to be here. We're going to keep an eye on things.
Because of you guys, they acted.
This is the source of all of this neighborhood's problems.
Everything can be so unpredictable, and we rely on this coverage.
And that's a tornado warning. Hi there, I'm NBC7 meteorologist Sheena Parveen. Today is going to be hot and humid, mix of sun and clouds, low 80s at the coast, low 90s inland. Mountains will be in the mid 80s, deserts near 106. Beaches have a high surf advisory, wave heights could be up to 8 feet, dangerous rip currents out there. This is going to go through tomorrow night. Make sure you are always near a lifeguard tower if you're at the beaches. For the coast, we're going to be in the low 80s the rest of this week. Inland valleys, mostly in the low 90s. Tomorrow, not as humid, but then we'll see that humidity increasing again starting Wednesday.
More coverage you can count on at NBC7.com. Thank you for watching.